Good morning, everybody. I hope this webinar finds you well. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about the effects of COVID-19 on the wastewater industry. But before I do that, I'd like to take a second to introduce myself. My name's Tanner Hartsock, and I'm a sales rep for BioLincius covering the Pacific Northwest region. I graduated from the University of Iowa last May with my master's in geochemistry, and I'm passionate about the environment and preserving it for future generations. As wastewater operators, you're nature's last line of defense between humans and the environment, protecting our precious waterways from behind the scenes. I'm happy to be part of this industry and look forward to making a positive impact as we progress into the future with our industrial world. But now let's get to the subject at hand. This pandemic has created a new set of problems for wastewater operators. You're probably all seeing an increased load of baby wipes showing up at your facility. But you might also be unlucky and you might be seeing alternatives to toilet paper like paper towels and rags showing up at your facility. But the biggest problem we've been hearing about from circuit riders from several states is problems with nitrification. The most likely cause of this is an increased load of sanitizers, surfactants, and disinfectants to your wastewater facility. If you're experiencing these issues, you're probably asking yourself, what now? So before I get into that, I just kind of want to talk about why nitrification is vulnerable during these times. So nitrification, as you probably know, is the essential conversion of ammonia to nitrate. Typical sewage has anywhere between 20 and 40 milligrams per liter of ammonia. And effluent limitations on ammonia vary not only by state, but also by season. Bottom line is without nitrification, there's no ammonia removal, which could lead to fines from state regulators and, more importantly, polluted waterways. To put this in perspective, ammonia could be toxic to fish at levels as low as 20 parts per billion. Nitrification is struggling because by nature, nitrifying bacteria are a very sensitive life form. Healthy populations of nitrifiers thrive only in a very specific set of conditions as shown here on the table to the right. Although nitrification can proceed across a wide range of temperature and pH, you're only seeing partial nitrification unless you're within these optimal ranges, which you can see are pretty stringent. The bottom line here is that nitrifiers respond to the tiniest environmental changes and may be faltering under this increased load of sanitary products to your facility. So you're probably asking yourself what you can do. There's a couple options. One, you could do nothing. You could wait and see what happens. Sometimes nitrifying bugs recover on their own. But this is risky. You could see some fines. You could violate your ammonia limits. You could fail a wet test. You might even have to write a letter to your state regulator, which nobody wants to do. You could also be subject to bad press in the event of a fish kill in your receiving waters. You could also make an operational change. You could increase the amount of return activated sludge. I received an email from a circuit rider from Alaska the other day who employs this method with great success. However, this doesn't work if the nitrifying bugs are already dead. Basically, it doesn't matter how often you recirculate dead bugs. What we recommend is introducing an entirely new community of nitrifying bacteria. And again, there's a couple different ways you can go about this. The first option is a sludge transplant, but this can be risky because you never truly know what you're getting from a neighboring facility. In the most extreme cases, you'll inherit a population of filamentous bacteria capable of flipping your entire plant upside down. Our best recommendation is to safely reintroduce a diverse population of nitrifying bacteria to your wastewater facility, something that we like to call good clean bugs. And you can achieve this using one of our products, Probiotic Scrubber Double N. This product's engineered to enhance nitrification by using several different species of nitrifying bacteria. And the best part is it's already alive, which means no maintenance on your end. Another perk is that the only thing you need to dose this product is a peristaltic pump, and you can even use your hand if you don't want to use a pump. Having PB-double-N on hand to reseed your plant quickly when required is a really good proactive strategy during these times. And ordering now can provide your facility with much needed insurance in the event of an upset. This product's available in 5-gallon pails, 30 and 55-gallon drums, as well as totes, 275 or 330 gallons. It's also ready to ship today. So if you need it, we can get it to you right now. If you have any questions and you want to contact us, you can reach us Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Mountain Time. Or you could also visit our newly renovated website. And with that, we'd like to open up an online Q&A. To submit your questions, you're going to want to type your questions into the chat bot here at the lower right-hand corner. This might take a couple seconds, maybe a minute to appear on your screen, but in the event that it doesn't appear on your screen, click on Get a Free Quote. If you do this route, make sure you include the other information like email, first and last name, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that's all I have for you guys today. I'd like to thank you for joining our first ever webinar here at BioLincius. I thank you for your time and stay safe.